Ugh. Apologies, didn't mean to start the video with the tail end of my stretching there, but that's what happened. Taking risks. Everything is a risk. Not taking a risk is taking a risk. The nature of reality is chaos and order. Staying stuck in comfortability is taking a risk. It's very important to be guided by something other than your own human understanding in this life. A greater power. The portal to decoding the instruction for our best, greatest good. Is in our intuition, in our soul knowing. So when we're worrying about what's gonna happen or what we're supposed to do, we can't think clearly. And when we're using the mind, we don't think clearly, we don't receive the information, or it appears scattered or fragmented because it's broken up by mental gymnastics. You might very clearly receive one sentence of instruction and then try and break it down and think about it for 3 hours and lose the essence of the message. Your soul, your heart knows what to do always. A lot of us, some of us, we have the capacity to question what we know to be correct for us or about life. Because we have made mistakes, right? We have taken incorrect steps, which were also correct steps, because everything is geared up for our awareness and the expansion of our perception and perspective of this world. And it stems from childhood. We were born free to be, and very quickly we were told that that's not good enough, or that's wrong. So we adopted fail-safe mechanisms such as people-pleasing, diluting ourselves as the tiny humans that we were in the land of giants. And these giants clearly know what they're doing, because look, they've managed to not die and get big. Well, the giants didn't have a clue, because the giants forgot that they were children. They forgot to learn from us, trying so hard to teach us what they knew to get big. Love knows the way. Society is set up so that instead of every individual flowing with the stream of life, it is bottlenecked into a space devoid of hope, full of efforting, repetition, survival. We don't need any of what society offers us. They call it life, but truly it is death, because life is just here now, spontaneous, guided actions. We are always on the threshold of something different, something greater. Today, I've been at this hotel for 1 week. I was lied to by the council because Melody, great name, shit job, told me a few things that never transpired. She promised, such as I was supposed to go to the council offices this morning. She told me she'd get a taxi for 8:30 so I could go there, so I could stay at this hotel for another week. So now I don't know whether I'm even staying at this hotel for another week because, well, you can't trust the council, a corporate entity. There's a part of me that just wants to go, get off anyway, but that is the part of me that fears what is next, so I have to measure up what I need. I need to breathe and be still and take the steps whenever they present without logically bringing information into my energy field to chew on. What we need, what we want, and what we think we want, that's a lot. That's a lot of data. And it would be no coincidence that it contradicts. The path is narrow, and it's not very often straight. But the bends in the road are fluid. We expect disaster because we have framed life, what happens, into good or bad relative to what we would prefer, but everything is shaping our soul, everything is making us stronger in our knowing of who we are. It's all just a happening, and love is always present, it's always there to catch us. But it's only when we stop looking out there for love to catch us that we realise that we are love, we are the love to catch us, to hold us. And then you can't go wrong. It's just a simulation. Coded to insanity, so yeah, insanity is as insanity does, but nothing can touch us. We can become immune to anything outside of ourselves when we just fully immerse ourselves in our emotional life, in our gratitude. When we're grateful for everything, then nothing that could ever happen will cause us to feel ungrateful. And that's how we rise.